This one's $100 Filipino street food challenge in Manila. Is it possible? By More Best Ever Food Review Show. Shout out to him. Go give him a like, give him a subscribe. With that being said, let's jump in. Let's go check it out.
To the Philippines and back to the second channel. Twice the fun, half the effort. Actually, today it might even be 1/3 of the effort. That is the least amount of effort so far. But it's gonna be 10 times the cash because today I'm gonna attempt to spend $100 on street food here in Manila. Right now we are in Quiapo Market. These alleyways, they are packed with people doing business, with rallies, with people eating street food. So I'm excited. It feels good to be back in the Philippines. Let's get it. Boom, I'm with Margie, and this is our first food. Margie, can I take a look? This is miswa soup.
Chinese soup.
A Chinese soup. You look inside, it looks like white vermicelli noodle. This looks fantastic. I'm hoping this is gonna cost $9, $10, $11.
Why do you guys do this to me?
I only need to eat 10 foods
You guys
to get to
always
100.
show me
She
like
starts
the
by
best
putting in a
food
meatball. She puts in
and
an
I
egg,
can't
and then it's time for this soup. This soup smells very savory and delicious, like some ramen noodle seasoning in there. She puts in the rice noodle, drapes that on top. So here, I'm gonna put some fried garlic on here, and then chili oil. Oh, this looks deadly. And a little bit of pepper. How much is this?
40 pesos.
Oh, this is gonna be really hard. So come take a look one more time. I'm mixing in some of that chili oil. You can see the fried garlic is becoming less crunchy, so I gotta eat it soon. Wanna go for it? Oh, that's very spicy. The noodles, they're so thin, it almost tastes like an egg drop soup. The reason it's so thick is because of some egg, some cassava flour. Next, I'm gonna grab this meatball. That looks steamy and hot. I gotta be very careful as I take this down. Meaty and squishy. What kind of meatball is it? Pork?
Yeah.
Pork and some other stuff. I like it though, quite dense. Take a look at that, the inner mantle. It's like when you're in 8th grade science class and you see the planets all cut in half. All right, I'm gonna try out another bite. It's very addictive. It's not just savory, it's sweet too. Overall, a very nice combination. Let's keep going. Hello, ma'am. Could I please have the sotanghon soup? This is my first time trying some of these noodles and different types of dishes here. She starts with a glass noodle, a little bit of cabbage, and a whole egg in there. And then, if that wasn't good enough, then she puts on the broth. And that broth is orange and beautiful. Thank you so much. We'll be back to pay in a couple of days. Hey, look, if you stand up straight, you can have a free haircut. Right here we have a dish that's a bit more Chinese inspired than some of the things I've tried so far in the Philippines. 99% of the things I eat in the Philippines are usually pork or a pork broth, but this is beef. There's a smattering of vegetables inside, and that's a fresh egg. The glass noodles, even alone, looked incredible. I'm gonna scoop up some of those noodles here. Oh, it's very delicious. It's quite orange, but it doesn't taste orange. And then you ask yourself, well, what does orange really taste like anyways? I don't know. The glass noodles, they're so slippery, so easy to slurp it up. The cabbage, the vegetables are refreshing. The broth is interesting. It's peppery, it's salty, it's savory. It's definitely MSGE. And I think that's what's making me feel so like warm in my heart right now. This is a delectable, quick snack. Is it gonna help me get to $100? No. I need to start looking for big ticket items. Rare gems, endangered species, whatever I can find. I gotta keep going. We've come to a new neighborhood now. We are in Divisoria, and I found a food I've never seen before in the Philippines or elsewhere. It's 2 different types of mashed potatoes, and the purple one, I'm told the color is natural. One order of this. So it's some of the purple potato and some of.
Yes, Rob, I'm shocked how cheap it is because in the US you can't buy anything for 76 cents. You can't even buy a stick of gum for 76 cents. That was like you could buy a stick of gum in like 1990 for 76 cents, but a whole like bowl of food, no way. There's literally nothing in the US that you can buy for 76 cents. Like I'm trying to rack my brain right now and think of anything that you can buy for 76 cents in the US, and I would say zero. Yeah. Zero. There's nothing out here for 76 cents.
The white potato. She's gonna top that with margarine actually, and then condensed milk. So a little bit of fat, a little bit of sugar on top of the potato. I'm trying to get the potato, the margarine, and the sugary condensed milk. Here we go. One big bite. 35 people watching me. Super normal. That's quite good. The potato, it's already sweet. It's like a sweet potato.
Ooh, looks good.
The texture of the sweet potato, it's not like a typical
This guy,
mashed
if he wants to
potato.
get to
It's got some
$100,
chew
I feel
to
like
it.
needs to like pop some
I'm very into
champagne
this.
bottles.
I didn't know
and
potatoes could be
get
a
some
dessert
filet
like this.
mignon
This
or
is
something.
incredible. It's very nice. This, 20 pesos, less than half a dollar. It's not helping me get to my goal, but it is delicious
50
and a brand new
cents.
discovery for me here in Manila. Let's keep moving. Oh, okay, so we have come to a different street. We stumbled upon this. I
I'm
actually
so
smelled
hungry
this
right now.
before I saw it. It is quite a pungent, fishy, seafoody odor coming from here. This is dried squid, and then she has the world's smallest grill here. So when you order it, she'll grill it or kind of roast it, put it in a cup, and you can add some vinegar. I'm gonna order some right now. Can I have this one? And this one? Oh, that one has legs. So she puts it over the hot charcoal. She heats it up. It's also gonna soften it up a little bit, putting it over the hot charcoal here. It is almost ready. She puts it to the side for just a moment. She grabs a plastic cup.
interesting. I've
She
never seen
inserts
squid
it
cooked
into
like
the
that
plastic
before.
cup. And then right here, this is the main
Delicious.
flavor. Oh, a load of onion and vinegar. The meal is finished. Come take a look. I'm gonna try to get as many of
love
those
it.
onions on there as possible. Now this
Come
bite
on.
has all those little
What
legs.
am I
It's
doing
gonna be
in the
awesome.
US?
Try it out. The sauce is by far my favorite part. So it's a little sour, super oniony, and actually quite spicy too. So my mouth feels alive right now in this moment. It's bringing me back to life. I'm sweating. Those are pretty good. Super, super strong seafoody taste. Try another bite. We have the head of the squid. So they're very thin. It's like chewy and crunchy both. Overall, I like it, but what's saving it is definitely the power from this sauce. If it was an option, I would buy this from her because I would love to put this on just about everything. But if you're in the store, just look for Nature's Spring. That's the brand of this vinegar. Or maybe not. We've come to our next food right here, corn. But it's not just any type of corn, it's cheese corn. My man
Dude,
here's gonna whip one up,
the
sir.
kind
One
of
cheese
food
corn.
out there, he's trying to get to $100, right? And every single food stand that he's going to, it's 50 cents, 75
It's
cents.
gonna take him a lifetime.
$1.25. He's like, bro,
Oh,
I gotta
man.
get some. I'm like, bro, you need to pop some like champagne bottles out
Yeah,
there. You gotta get some
something
filet
big.
mignon. Like, you gotta do something, bro, because
Yeah.
it's gonna take you forever for 50 cents and 75-cent
No.
meals. But that's insane.
He needs
though.
to bring some friends with him.
Someone in here said they said it's crazy how cheap the food is, but yet there's so many starving people in the Philippines.
I know,
That
that's
is
so
kind of
sad.
wild, right? Like
Yeah,
it
that's
only
really sad.
cost 50 cents, like literally two
Yeah.
quarters out here, and you could
I
feed
know.
somebody.
Corn, please. So here's
So
how it
sad.
works. Come close and take a look. First, he puts some corn, and then he puts some processed chemical cheese powder, and then margarine. And that's
Chemical
not it.
cheese.
It's like a fruit and
Like
yogurt
America.
parfait. It's another layer of corn, another layer of chemical cheese powder. Oh, and then corn juice on
Chemical
that.
cheese.
And that
Why do
might
you have
even
to say
help
it
that
like that?
cheese powder to
It's
dissolve
what
a
it
little
is.
bit. Thank you. My cheesy corn is right here. It's in the cup. It's steaming. It looks like a hot cup of coffee on a winter's day. So far, all of the cheese has kind of dissolved and then melted into one consistency, almost like a cheese soup. I know some of you think I might be being sarcastic when I call it chemical cheese, but here's the thing. Kraft macaroni and cheese was like my favorite food growing up. And what is that? That's cheese powder. So no, am I hating on chemical cheese powder? Absolutely not. That's pretty good. And I like the size. It's like the size of a thimble. You're not going to get too full from it. It's surprisingly sweet and somewhat cheesy. Gosh,
You
I
just
want to
try
drink it
so
like
many
an old
different
Chinese man
samples of
drinks
food out
tea.
there for like $5.
I know.
This
So
would be
amazing.
awesome in the cold winters of Manila. You know, in Manila, when it gets down to freezing and there's snow in the air, you can hear Christmas
Like
carols.
93 degrees.
That's when it would be really perfect. All right, cheese corn, big win. Let's keep moving. Boom, we've got our next food right here. So here he has a variety of fried treats. There's two in particular. One, this is isaw, the chicken intestine that's been breaded and fried. And then this is calamari that's also been breaded and fried. I'm gonna put it in a
Oh, I
cup
can do
and
it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
find
hungry
some
right now.
flavoring to put on top of it. All right, boom, that is plump full of calamari. My man, how much is this?
Ooh, calamari is
20
so
pesos.
fire.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
this-
just looks at it. He eyes it up
Calamari,
and he
yeah.
knows in his heart how much
Really
it should
good.
cost. Here's
He's-
the thing. Tell
he's
me in the
eating so
comments
much
if I'm
food
right,
already, and he's only at
Filipinos,
$3.
especially in Manila. When you
There's
find
no way
these
this guy's
fried
getting to
food places
$100.
on the street, is it really about the fried food or is it about finding the best sauce possible? Because to me, I want a sauce with onion and chilies that's like really fresh looking. It doesn't look like, 20 other people dipped into it. That's the kind of sauce I'm looking for. All right, so he's got the vinegar right here. He's gonna pour it in and really douse the whole thing with vinegar, chilies, and onions in there. Oh, some cucumber too, lucky. Try it out. I got some here, a little bit of onion still on there, dripping with delicious vinegar. Oh. Super breaded, a little squiddy flavor. The sauce is just kind of okay. That was a fresh one, so it's nice and crispy. Overall, I'm a fan of the calamari, but the sauce here, not my favorite. Let's try this. That looks like it could also be calamari, but no, that is intestine.
That was only
the
10
chicken,
cents?
The chicken intestine in Quezon City. That's the first food I ever did for this channel, and now something like 6-7 years later, I'm back. I'm trying it again. Let's go for it. Woo, I've had better. A little gamey, a little questionable. There's nothing wrong with chicken intestines in general, if prepared properly and cleaned properly. This chicken intestine tastes awful. I'm not sure what's up with it. I'm not gonna take another bite. That's gonna be an end for me on this cart. I want you to know, I wasn't just talking crap about the sauces. I love this kind of vinegar so much with all the onions in there. Ma'am, hello, how are you? Can I buy this?
Yeah.
How much?
200.
200. So I can buy this for 200. I am literally flying to Vietnam tomorrow. And I'm gonna take this with me in my suitcase, and it's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna land and just find vinegar inside all my clothes.
Pepper or something.
Gotcha.
We have come to our next location. He is frying some internal organs of the cow, including from the mammary glands of the cow. He's cut these down. He's giving me a toothpick, and he's gonna spray it with some sauce. Oh,
What
that
is
is
a mammary
full of
gland?
chilies and vinegar. Sir, what is your name?
Mark, sir.
Mark?
Yes.
Is this your recipe?
Yes, sir.
And how long
They
have
really
you
eat
been
everything.
here?
Like when it comes
Nothing
to
goes to
animals,
waste.
I think he has
nothing
like a
goes to
loyal
waste.
fan base, people who keep coming back to try this over and over again. We've just been here for a short time, and he can hardly keep up with everybody ordering. Mark, salamat. Thank you. Mark just made his great escape. It turns out his restaurant is also a bicycle. So right after I ordered this, he just biked away. So now I don't have to taste it in front of him and worry about his judgment. I'm gonna give it a smell. The vinegar is doing its best, but it is hard to cover up how pungent and gamey this meat is. Let's go for it. Wow, that is a taste, and it might take some time to get used to. The meat tastes a little bit rancid, like a little bit intense. Sometimes people like a very pungent, gamey beef. For me, one bite was plenty.
This guy tastes a lot of food too, so
Yeah.
for him to
We
say
come to
that
our
it's
next food right here.
not
This
gonna
stall
be good.
has a little bit of everything. They have some gwek, which is a quail egg wrapped in dough and fried. They've got fish balls, and then they have this. This is called kikiam. That is a mixture of pork, seafood, and really a bunch of fillers, and then made into this unique shape. After they fry it, you have two different options. You've got a sweet sticky sauce, and then a sweet sticky sauce that's also spicy. I'm gonna put this one in here. You are just welcome to douse it as much as you want to. That is
Dude, I'm
our finished
starving
product.
right now.
How much is it? 20 pesos? Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get to $100 in my. I'm gonna take
guy's
this
not getting to
outside and
100.
try it
That's
out with
impossible.
sunlight. They gave you about 10 in here, not bad. You can see it is slathered with that sauce, and you know it's a good one because there are chili chunks in there. It smells satisfying. It is savory, fishy. It's kind of like odeng that I've tried in Korea. I like it. Very fish ball-y in texture. Like a delicious wet styrofoam with all this sweet sticky sauce on it. That is also spicy. Aside from the sauce, there's not an incredible amount of flavor. Overall, satisfying. I do like the very sticky sauce. Without the sauce, this would be nothing. Boom, that is the end of the video. I tried my best. I had quite a lot of foods. In the end, maybe I spent almost $5. It is pretty much, I'm gonna say, impossible to spend
Look at that.
$100
That's all
on
he
street
spent.
food unless you're buying street food for 500 people. One of the challenges here in the Philippines, in a place
Guys, how
like
many
this, when you're
meals did
selling
he just
street food,
eat?
you have to find
He had to have eaten like 7 or 8 different types of meals, and he only got the $7.
Yeah, I mean, I was going for a portion of it and got back, and I mean, it's still at only $7 out of $100.
Crazy, bro.
That's pretty wild, man.
Somebody in there was like, "What can you?" Somebody was like, "Why are you so surprised by the cost? Is it because inflation is so high in the U.S.?" And I was like, "There's nothing you can buy out here for 50 cents to 75 cents. Like literally nothing, bro.
Even $7, you can't even go get fast food for $7.
The only thing I think you could buy for like 75 cents is like a rubber band to like tie your hair up or something in the U.S. Like that's pretty much it.
Probably. Wow.
A product that they can sell at a very low price point where they can still make a profit. And so you're seeing all these foods that are like less than half a dollar. I learned a lot. I tried a lot of new foods. A couple I didn't like, but mostly I thought it was pretty yummy overall. To me, that's a pretty good day. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. It's raining now. Enjoy the show. It's the second channel. We don't try that hard. We gotta go. Yes, like this. I'm gonna go with him. Let's go. Let's go. A peace.
It's so fun.
What was this guy's name again? It was
More best ever.
Food Review Show.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, guys. Go subscribe and follow him. We've seen a couple of his videos actually.
There, we just subscribed. Huh, that's weird. I thought we were already subscribed to
I
him.
did too. We've seen one of his videos before. Shout out to him though.
Yeah, now we're hooked up.
That was awesome, dude. It's kind of crazy to see how much you can eat for $7 out there.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah, you really can't buy any meal in the US for like if you go get a like an actual meal, you can't buy anything in the US for $7 as far as a meal goes. Like if you go out to a restaurant, you can't buy anything for $7.
I just picked up a guy last night. He's here for the Google conference, and he was telling me that breakfast alone on the Strip, anywhere he went, was $45 just to eat breakfast. That's eggs, some toast, some bacon, like basic, like nothing special or unique, and it was $45.
Yeah, I just went on a 6,000-mile road trip, and I went to IHOP, and it was $30, and all I got was 3 pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and it was $30. I'm like, what am I paying for?
Yeah.
Like literally, what am I paying for, dude?
Yeah,
and my friend added an extra fried egg, and it was $2.50 for one fried egg. He's like, bro, it's like $3 to get a carton of eggs.
I know.
And it was $2.50 for one fried egg. I'm like, that is ridiculous,
that's
man.
insane, man. So overpriced.
Life is good out here.
So have you figured out who the
current exchange rate is $1 to 56 Philippine pesos. Okay, so for every dollar, it's 56 Philippine pesos.
Okay.
Good to know. That's a good basis. By the way, in the provinces, it's even more cheaper than that. That's also Sonny's second channel. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why we weren't subscribed. This is his second channel. We subscribed to his first one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought we were subscribed. Okay, got it. Well, we're subscribed to this one too now, so we got both of them.
Jump over to Patreon. We're giving 7 days away for free over there. Also 15% discount if you pay upfront for the whole year.
That is a killer deal.
That's a good deal, yeah. And then also make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more. With that being said, guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.